Bom dia, my beautiful and blessed people. Happy Sunday, or happy whatever day you are watching this or night. I wanted to share this moment with you guys. I'm actually taking a walk right now where I grew up to let you know a little bit more about my story. I am originally from Brazil. I am from the Amazon, a jungle girl, you can call it. And I am 35 now. I moved to the US when I turned 11. I went from Brazil here to Boston, where I lived about 14 years, I want to say. Then I moved to Miami. I've been in Miami now for almost 10, I want to say. I love it. I love the beach. I am definitely a beach person. No matter where I am in the world, as long as I'm at the beach, I am happy. Or as long as you put me in the jungle somewhere or near Mother Nature. I love Mother Nature. Gaia is so beautiful. She heals us. No matter where I am, wherever I go, I always try to find a spot where I can connect with Mother Nature. Even if it's just a little piece of grass that I can put my feet in, I love doing that. Going back to my story, I grew up in the projects of the suburbs, Massachusetts, and my mother still lives here, and we've been here for over 20 years. And I look around this entire place, and it makes me emotional because I see myself. I see every phase of my life and the things that I was going through then, and how I always had so many dreams that I never gave up on. And I'm still a dreamer, and I'm still a fighter, and I still believe in world peace and all of the things that I believed then. So the reason why I'm sharing that too is because that is my true essence. The things that you stick to when you used to believe in them when you were a child, that is truly who you are. That is the truth of your soul, of your essence, that ties back a lot to your mission here on earth. The reason why you're here and who you are and what you're here to do. This rock right here, gosh, this was my rock. I would sit here for hours just meditating. Obviously, I didn't know I was meditating then. But I would sit here. I would sit here for hours. Just like this. And I would just sit here listening to the birds. You can hear them. And connecting to Mother Nature. It's actually a little bit cold right now. But yeah, it's just so wild how we grow. We usually leave the place where we grew up in, and then we go and we challenge the world, and we find ourselves in our essence as an adult. But it's so important for us not to lose that child within, right? The things that we used to like doing as children, that you are still able to do that as an adult. You don't have to lose that essence. Good morning. You don't have to lose your childlike essence. And neither do you have to stop doing the things that used to bring you joy. Of course, it's going to be very different now that you are an adult, but you could still reconnect with those same things. You can still create those experiences in a different way. And not to mention staying open and open-minded, so that if you are not a parent yet and you plan on being a parent, so that you're able to create that for your children as well, and also create a safe space for them to express themselves however they want to, as long as it's in a safe way. My mother never limited my imagination, and I think that's what's important. For many parents, I'm saying we as if I have children. I don't have children, not yet. Hopefully God will bless me with beautiful children and I'll be able to teach them the magic of the world, because the world is so magical, and that's what we're here for. We're here to discover the magic within it. So if you are a parent, or you're planning on being a parent, or whatever it is, or if you have children around you and you work with them, the one thing that I can say is don't limit their imagination. Let them express themselves how they feel like it. Let them be mermaids and fairies and dragons and warriors and all of those cool things that we imagine when we are children. Because the truth is, or at least our truth, is that those things give us power. They empower us to be able to face this chaotic and crazy world out here, right? Most of the things out here are fake anyway, and people are acting fake, so why can't I just express myself from the bottom of my heart, feeling my soul, without worrying about what other people are going to say? Because people are going to talk no matter what. People are going to try to hinder you and stop you from self-expression no matter what. We tend to think we have so much freedom now, and reality is that freedom has been taken away from us. You can't even say anything nowadays without other people being so overly sensitive and judging every word that's going to come out of your mouth. And we need to change that. And how we change that is being less sensitive ourselves, being open to criticism, but also being open and letting people know when they aren't being kind. Sometimes people don't know, and you have to point it out to them. How about we get back into a trend where we tell people what they need to hear and not what they want to hear? I think that would be something extremely beneficial for all of us. But also at the same time, we have become so overly sensitive that we're not even open to the things that people have to say about us, right? Because usually that means we need to create a change. There's something we need to change. And for the most part, we are very comfortable where we are. So this ties back to my story. I've never been afraid of taking chances. I've never been afraid to get out there and explore what the world has to offer. Did I have to leave things behind? I did. You always have to leave something behind. And it's usually something that you love. And what I had to leave behind was my family. And I remember the last thing that my mother said to me when I was leaving home. She asked me, "Are you sure you want to do this?" And I said, "Mom, I'm sure. Because I know if nothing works out, you're always here for me." And she gave me her blessing. And I put everything in my car and I left to Florida. And I took the chance. I took the chance the world was giving me. And it was the best thing I ever did. And look where I am now. And all of that has influenced the woman that I am now, in the things that I'm able to share with other people. And me sitting here in this moment and sharing my story with you and letting you know to not take things for granted, and take that chance, take that opportunity, get out of your comfort zone and open up new doors for yourself, because that's what the world is here for. It's here to explore. It's here to be seen, and it's magical. And don't ever lose your childlike essence, and believe in your dreams, and know that the people that are meant to be in your life, they are gonna be in your life. And those that are not meant to continue on the journey with you, it's fine, because you guys had that moment. You had the moment of growth for both of you, or whatever it is that you had to learn, and you go your separate ways. But the one thing you need to truly learn from it is become that person that leaves a good impression in people's hearts. Even when you go your separate ways, be that person that when people remember you, they remember you for the good things that you did to them. And that starts with you. That starts with you not being a shitty person to your brothers and sisters, and trying to create a memory for them that it's positive. And even at times of need, they might just go back to that one time where you guys connected and you had something to say that touched their heart, or you both did something that touched their heart and created a good impression. So, moral of my story, and the points that I really want to embrace with this video for you guys, is think about where you came from, how hard you have worked to where you are, how many things you have accomplished, how blessed you are, even through the hard times. Go back to those hard times and remember how you were able to get through them, and how much of a warrior you are. Don't lose your childlike essence. Use your imagination to continue creating the life that you want and the life that you deserve, because you know, because you feel it in here, it is what you deserve. And that's the reason why we chase our dreams and we work hard for them. And share it with those around you, with love, with lots of love, but staying true to yourself, staying true to them. Don't just tell people what they want to hear. Tell them what they need to hear. You could still be straightforward but kind with your words. Be kind with your words so that you're able to touch their heart. I'm telling you that because I had to learn that. I had to learn to be kind with my words because I was very rough around the corners. But I also have come to learn and realize that with kindness, you are able to reach people in a much, much deeper way, because you get through the most important thing in them. You get to their heart, to our portal of love, to what connects us to the divine in all of us. I hope you have a beautiful and blessed day. If you're seeing this at night, that you have a beautiful and blessed night. Don't ever give up on your dreams. Don't be afraid to take that chance. And know that if nothing works out the way you were planning for it to work out, it is the perfect way how it should have went, so that you can learn something from it. Things don't happen to you, they happen for you. In the minute you start embracing that and realizing that and opening your mind to know that God and the universe and everything around us is constantly guiding us to do the right thing, you will get into this vibration where you just flow with life and you create this balance and this harmony within you first, because as within so without, as above so below. And once you create that balance and that harmony with all that there is, you bring heaven to earth. You don't have to wait for you to die for you to experience heaven. You start experiencing heaven now. And it's beautiful. And it's beautiful. And everything falls, just like the leaves from the trees, and everything regenerates and it grows again. And we're constantly through this death rebirth process, because we are beautiful, magnificent, infinite spiritual beings with a light that is as bright as the sun. So get out there, shine your light, or go find what it is that makes you shine your light so ever brightly. And if you need to remember what things make your light shine brighter, get back to when you were a child and remember the moments and the dreams that you had for when you were grown up. Because that's what we used to say, when I grow up, I want to be. You can always be, because we are always growing up. We are always growing and expanding. I love you, and God loves you so much more. Mwah.
Morning.
Morning.
Good morning. Joanne brings the girl.